Well, people, welcome to Nano Name Podcast with your host, see there, Enrique and
Ballad.
And today, people, we have two special guests for you. We have Boss Lady,
Yeah.
and we have Mo, and them are going to introduce themselves. And you know, we're gonna have a definite conversation with them today.
Oh,
a very interesting conversation. You know what I mean?
Okay. So this is my. Let me tell y'all how the first time I heard about like him actually, and then you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
okay.
yeah, Rique always like me and him is like real friends. Like this is my homie.
Okay.
But a lot of times when he going on his little parties and stuff, sometimes he don't tell me. He'll tell me about it the next day. You never invite me. So one Saturday morning he was like, "Yo, I just asked him what he did."
Party.
Yeah. And I was teasing him about the Eyes Wide Shut party or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And then so he was telling me about the whole thing. And I thought it was interesting because it's something I like me and my wife talk about.
Okay.
Stuff like that. We never just got over the hump part, you know what I mean? But definitely been thinking about it. We've been married for 11 years. And
Wow, congrats.
Congratulations.
yeah, thank you. So
congrats,
so I've just been real interested to hear you guys' story and like, you know, just how that get to be. Like I'm saying, my introduction was though an Eyes Wide Shut party. I thought it was funny at first, but yeah.
Well, people, I also work with Mo and April.
Yeah.
You know, and Mo is just like, you know, he been telling me about like, yo, this is my lifestyle. This is how I live, you know?
Yeah.
So I was just like, yo, G, I'm going here. And, you know, I came to you after the day after to be like, yo, I did this. This is what I experienced. And here we are today talking to Mo and Boss Lady.
Yeah.
So we're going to let them tell you all a little about themselves. We're going to start with the
Well,
Boss Lady.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
me,
Ladies
what do you want
first.
to know? I'm an open
Yeah.
book.
Ladies first.
I don't explain it quite as well as my husband do, but
Okay.
I'm an open book. What do you want to know? Where we start? Knocking on 50. Can't tell, but yeah, I am. Been with him 20 years, literally, Tony. Married for 14.
Mm-hmm.
July 2nd, it'll be 14 years, I think.
well.
Oh, congrats on that.
So,
Congrats. Yeah.
yeah, and it's pretty much like you said, it's a lifestyle. And I came into the relationship old school, new school,
Okay.
kind of blend. I'm a blend. I'm a 70s, 80s baby. So it was really team whatever make him happy, as the like we spoke on earlier, as the father figure, head of household. You know, let him lead. I follow, and that's pretty much how we maintained for 20 years.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I mean, we bumped our heads. You
we
know.
always.
Naturally.
And I'll be completely
hobby.
honest with you. I'm a habitual line stepper. She'll make rules and regulations, and then I'll break them. I might just be honest with you, and then it doesn't make it right. But I'm the kind of person, I'm a sneak freak, so I like to do shit I ain't supposed to do. It kind of turns me on.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? For the audience who don't know what's going on,
Right.
For the audience who don't know what's going on, let me set the stage for y'all, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
Mo and Boss Lady are, I want to make sure I use the right term. They're lifestylers.
Yes.
No, exactly. Okay, so that's like one of my first questions. What do you guys consider like that type of lifestyle? Or, like, swingers. We
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Poly, are you guys poly? Swingers,
so
poly?
let me break it out.
Yeah.
So a lot. So we are considered. We have an open marriage.
Okay.
Open sexual marriage.
Sexual marriage.
Yeah,
So
it's a
that
difference.
means I can play with any woman I want. She can play with any man and woman she wants.
Yeah.
And we don't need each other's prior permission.
No.
We both have a green light for each other. So she can do what she wants to do. I can do what I want to do. And I ain't got to let her know shit. She ain't going to let me know nothing. Because we trust. It's 100% trust. Now, are there times where I kick it with somebody she don't like? Yeah.
Millions.
And there are times where she might have one or two little guy friends that I don't care for. But I ain't got to deal with them. So I got to suck that up.
Okay, so I guess my first question off that would be like, how did this, like, and both of y'all can answer separately. Is like,
Right.
how did you know that this is my lifestyle? This is what I want?
How did y'all get there?
Yeah. How did you get to this point?
Yeah. Seriously.
Great question, Enrique.
Great question.
Now, here we go. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. Prior to me meeting my wife, I didn't know anything about the lifestyle. I just was naturally doing shit. I had a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
And I was hooking up threesomes with little random chicks that didn't even know each other. Matter of fact, the best time I ever had, I was 24 years old.
Be careful now.
I was 24.
Right.
Be careful
I
now.
was 24. I had 4 different women. None of them knew each other. I knew all of them was bisexual. I invited them all over to my apartment, and we all got down. So it was just me and 4 other ladies.
So that's a 5-some.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
And this is back in the day before cell phone. I mean, people had cell phones, but no one could really afford them. So I paged my partner. I paged him, put in 911. He immediately stopped at the payphone, called me back. I said, bruh, bring your ass. I got 4 chicks in bed. He said, man, you bullshitting. Come on. He came through, and when he came through, he was so amazed. He just sat in my doorway and watched all of them go at it. And I knew I had a knack at 24 years old before I even knew there was actual lifestyle or the term lifestyle.
Okay.
Now to backtrack, I just found out a new term that what we are. We are non-ethical monogamous. That's the new word.
Hold on. That's the most contradictory thing I've ever heard.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Right there with me?
So non-ethical
monogamous.
Because monogamy
It's not in there anywhere.
right. You know what I mean? Because monogamy kind of give.
I get it, because we're committed to each other. We're committed
Right,
to our
right,
family.
right,
We're
right.
committed to the finances.
Okay.
We're committed to the bottom line of what's best for us. We're committed to that. So that's our monogamy. It's not a sexual monogamy, but that's our relationship monogamy.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I feel you.
I'm
I feel you.
I'm saying it backwards. It's ethical non-monogamous. ENM.
Yep, there you
Yeah.
go.
So
That makes
boss-
more sense.
Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm like,
Boss
I
lady,
said it
like,
backwards.
for
Ethical
you.
ethical non-monogamous.
Yeah, so
That's-
for you, boss lady, when did you
Oh wow, that first marriage really fucked with my head. This is my second marriage.
okay.
So when I always said once I got out of that, because it took me a minute to get out of it. Once I got out of that, it was gonna be I was never gonna get married again. It was gonna be about my bag. It was gonna be about the money. It's gonna be about taking care of my kids, sometimes from a distance. So I knew I was on the money end of it. I had no problem dealing with females. I have no problem having sex with females. I like live action porn. I don't watch porn. It's the most disgusting thing ever to watch it on TV. But live action, watching people get down, like the setup, the execution, watching it go down, controlling these people. That's how I feel about it anyway. And so to get with him, nothing he ever did in comparison to my first marriage was a deal breaker. So it's like all in. Nothing, even when he stepped over the line, it was never a deal breaker because I would leave, But that was... And it just meshed. Let's throw these parties. Let's make this money. And I've had to tell females before, like, oh, how you let your husband fuck women, da-da-da-da. And be sitting right next to me, don't know who I am. And I'll be like, did you get an old boy over there? Oh, yeah, he got good dick, girl. He da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, you just paid me to fuck my husband. So who's really the lame in this sentence? Like, who's really...
Yeah.
Like, you're in my house.
Being judgmental.
House, sweetie. So...
Yeah.
That's where I was at with it.
Right.
So when I figured out we can make money off it, oh yeah, I was down for whatever.
Well, I tell you what.
I like watching him fuck other women. I ain't gonna lie, like across the room, and then I know his cadence, so I listen for that. You know what I'm saying?
My stroke game is
insane. Man. I'm
okay.
See that?
Yeah.
I eat that. No, go ahead. But I got a question though. Like, how did you all meet? Let's slow it down a little.
Right. Let's
slow it down.
Here we go.
I'll let him tell
I
me.
had a partner of mine. I ain't gonna say no names.
A friend of me.
A friend of me, because you're really a friend.
Yeah, he's a
but
friend
me
of
and
me.
him was hanging out, and we used
Damn.
we used to go to different clubs and lounges and bars and hang out. And so, ironically, we met off of BlackPlanet.com.
Ooh.
Back in the Mickey days.
Shout out to Black Planet.
So
Bringing black folk together.
Yeah.
Ironically,
So
I had hit her up on Black Planet a day before she was moving to Atlanta.
Yeah.
She had a page called Canon One. Canon being the cameras because she was a photographer.
Okay.
Nice.
And so
That's nice.
And so I hit her up out the blue like, hey, what's up? I want to meet you. She's like, you know what? That'd be cool, but I'm moving to Atlanta tomorrow. And so I thought she was just being full of shit. So I said, okay, well, you have fun. God bless. Left it alone. If I say God bless, I'm done with you. So I'm like, all right, man, God bless. Left it alone.
God bless.
So, so ironically, there was a guy I hung out with. I ain't gonna say his name.
a friend of me.
He grew up with her, me not knowing. The whole time I known him, I didn't know, because here in St. Louis, Missouri, city. So in St. Louis, it's like 6 degrees of separation from everybody.
Yeah,
you know this person, and know that person, know that person. So
don't know who.
Right. So he would come over my house sometimes, and he would show different pages of different women. Bragging, yeah, I hit her, I met her, woo woo. I said, you know what? Do you know this young lady? And I pulled up her page. He said, oh yeah, that's April.
My pretty ass picture that you didn't believe.
I didn't believe because I thought she was catfishing before catfishing was a thing. Because her picture was so pretty, I thought she was a transex or transgender.
What?
Because she was so, you know how some of these transgenders are so pretty, her picture was so pretty, I thought she was a transgender.
I look fake.
Yeah.
It looked fake.
So she looked fake in the face. And
you thought it was some Walmart, like them pictures
yeah.
at Walmart.
Right. So I asked him, said, is that really her? He said, yeah, that's how she looks. I said, oh my God, she's beautiful. I said, how can I meet her? So you know what? I was just at Spruce, the little club Spruce.
I remember Spruce on Jefferson.
He said, I'll hook it up. I said, okay, cool. And I waited. I thought, it would take about 2-3 weeks for me to meet her. Waited. 2 years, 3 years, never met her. Unbeknownst to me, come to find out, he saw her somewhere, picked her up to bring her to my house, and never made it to my house.
What?
He stopped by his house to use the bathroom to invite her in to try to fuck. She peeped it. It was like, you know what, take me home. So in that instance, I could have met her then, but because he's being selfish and greedy, I never met her. But the Lord makes no mistakes. Whatever's going to happen, whatever will be, will be. We end up meeting anyway.
True.
Without him.
True.
I hit her up because he told me, like I said, at the time she was out of town in Atlanta, and then she had moved back, not knowing that she had moved back. So I hit her up in her inbox, and we started talking, and we talked. I was probably 2 years into working at General Motors, 2 or 3 years in, at working in GM on second shift. So I would get off work, come home late at night, doing the inbox thing back and forth all night. We exchanged numbers, and we would talk on the phone for hours, like 6, 7 hours. I'm talking about the sun's coming up.
Yeah.
Right.
And I would get up.
Good old caking.
Yeah. Whole caking. So
hey, I tell you what, that in a relationship, that's the best part.
Yeah, that's the sweet vibes right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the best part.
And me being who I am, let me fast forward a little bit. Me being who I am, I'm aggressive. I can be, I can manipulate and be aggressive at the same time.
Yeah, that's like Jamaican in you.
But
It's the bully.
but it was so crazy because she made the first move.
Sure did.
How?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here we go. So we was at her house. Or was it my house? Was it my apartment?
Until it started. No, I think the first time.
It was at my apartment.
Was it the first time?
All I know is she took my.
No, the first time we had sex was in my spot.
Okay, all I know is the first time we did something, she took me, my rock hard dick, and she put in her ass.
That was at your spot.
Yeah.
That
Well,
was the
damn.
second time.
The second time.
The first time I was gonna tell the first time.
Hold on.
Intro.
What you do that? What they kick out there and all that? God. She did what?
Ah, my man right here with the adjectives, man.
She did what?
He was taking too long.
She took all this dick and put it in her bung hole, her poop chute, the 2 spot.
Why you get him started? He has so many metaphors. Don't get him started.
Too many metaphors.
Yeah.
Okay. So, y'all met, sparks, flew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She, whatever, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
So, how do y'all get to the point where you say, babe, or whoever first was, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is what we're doing. This is.
Okay, so based on my past and her past, her and her ex-husband used to swing a little bit back in the day.
We used to do threesomes every blue moon.
Right.
That's the difference.
And then, okay, so another backstory. She used to be a stripper. I was a male exotic. We both stripped. I was a dancer.
Okay. One more, Kiko.
Oh, y'all. Hey, people, and just so y'all know, they have a podcast called Freaks of the Industry.
Yeah, Freaks of the Industry.
So,
check them out on YouTube.
Really
I've watched a few of them,
really
actually.
are Freaks of the Industry.
Yeah.
We're on YouTube, Spotify,
all
Apple,
of the social.
everything. But so her past was she danced, I danced, entertained or whatever, and I also did amateur porn and I did escort. Okay. So our background.
Like you sold dick?
No.
Well, I sold the.
You can't sell what you willing to give.
I sold the fantasy. I sold the fantasy.
I sold the fantasy. You.
He was just giving it away. He was just giving it away, huh?
Yeah, you can't sell what you willing to give.
Right, basically.
The money helps. Don't get me wrong. You can't sell what you're willing to give away.
Right. He's kind-hearted. He gives.
For these streets.
So I'm community. There it is. Got the community Sloan. So for me, it was a no-brainer because I had made a lot of connections throughout the years of people I met while doing that. I stayed in all the clubs, all the lounges, all the bars, so I knew a lot of people. And we had went to a young lady's party. She had at the old W Hotel downtown. We helped her throw this party together with people I knew, and she made a killing off my people. And I'm like, dude, we can do this. We had just bought a house in Bellefontaine Neighbors, and I was like, you know what? Let's try it. We threw that party. We had easily over 200 people in the house.
Walls were sweating.
Walls were literally sweating.
3-bedroom. What was it? Was it
3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Yeah.
You know, 1-car garage with an extended driveway, and it was packed. People were fucking in the backyard, the garage, the basement, the bathroom,
Good old days.
everywhere. And it was so crazy because the party started at 8 and didn't end till 9 the next morning.
Wow.
So it was over 13 hours.
Yeah, damn.
And each time we had a party, it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah. Wow.
And it was us seeing that we allowed someone to make money off of us.
I can't take that.
And we can do it ourselves.
Yeah, I looked at that was like,
yeah, we playing.
We can do this.
Yeah.
We definitely can do
let's
this.
get this money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the process, I had a chance to have my dick sucked by some of the finest lips.
Yes, me too.
So,
I've had his dick sucked by some of them.
Okay.
Finest lips I've ever seen.
Okay, hold on. Let me. I got one more question.
All right.
Half mine. Go ahead.
This question is for you, Mario.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you ever, in the beginning, or like, were you ever, or did have any like, drawbacks to say, knowing that somebody else is fucking my chick? Like, basically, were you ever jealous? And then if so, or just never was from the jump?
I've never been. My father raised me. I have a mother and father. They're still alive and still with me, but for the most part, my father raised me at a certain age. He took over from my mother, couldn't handle me and my brother. So he raised me and my brother that he told us that jealousy is a weak man's emotion.
Right.
So anytime I envy somebody, he would slap me upside my head. You don't envy that man. You can do the same thing he's doing. Never envy or be jealous of anybody.
That's right.
So I was like, okay, cool. So with my confidence level and my ego, it was through the roof. I mean, there's two people. There's Mario and then there's Mo. Mario is very quiet, soft, soft-spoken, real chill. Mo is an arrogant asshole. Don't give a fuck, a savage.
Yeah.
Mo gets what the fuck he want. And if he can't get it, I'm gonna manipulate you to get what I want. And you're gonna like it because it's gonna be the win-win anyway. So it's fair exchange, no robbery. Am I right or wrong?
True.
So
hey man, shout out my boy Mo, man.
And that's how I think. So the confidence level is through the roof. And I'm not the most, finest brother. I'm not there's a lot of people out there who got more than me, but in my mind, if you fuck my wife with more dick and you got more money, you look better, a bigger chest, bigger abs. If she leaves me, she was never mine to begin with.
Thank you.
Wow.
Say that again 2 times for yourself.
Wow.
So,
brother, you have to use up the kid and stuff. Oh yeah, go on with
Yeah, no, brother, I'm like into this shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Too.
So and also just like with her, I'm a porn freak fanatic. I grew up watching a lot of different types of porn, and I like to see my wife get down with another couple, another guy, another girl, 2 guys. It doesn't bother me because she's going home with me. It's live porn. So this is my personal porn store. I can touch her. I can anytime, whenever I'm ready. And it doesn't bother me. You know
Hold
what I'm
on,
saying?
man. Hold on.
Yeah. We post this on YouTube. I'm not sure what.
Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Because there's a lot going on right here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Slow it down, my friend.
Just slow it down for us because there's a lot going on. So, because again, you have to think about it that the average mind are just like, naturally, the average person is gonna be like, you watching another man hitting your wife.
Okay, now
because again, like for me, like in a natural relationship, and you can even answer this too. Like,
I'm gonna ask you a question when you're done.
You don't even want to be thinking about your woman cheating on you,
Yeah,
Right.
or another man, because that's the thing that messed up most men.
Right.
Is like, I know what we do.
Right.
So the fact that you go be with another man, like, I know how you be doing me, and I can just imagine. So it messes up with,
this real quick.
with us.
Let me tell you something real quick. Okay, take you with you have a pussy. Okay, you have.
Yes, I do.
Okay. On one hand, pussy is priceless and worthless. Okay. Now watch what I do here.
Please expound, my brother.
To me, my wife's pussy, her sex, her vagina is priceless. To the next man smash, and let's say you fellas, including yourself, and no disrespect to your wife.
Yeah, please.
Let's say you're single. Okay, let's say you two guys are single.
Please, let's say I'm single.
Okay, let's say you guys are single, and you both push up on my wife.
Yeah.
To you, the pussy is supposed to be worthless. It's supposed to be just worth getting that issue off. Once you flip it and you decide to make the pussy priceless, like me, you're trying to take my spot. You're in violation, sir.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be, you gotta look at it one or two ways. Is it worthless or priceless? To me, it's priceless. To you, it's supposed to be worthless.
Oh, so I'm supposed to just come in and just hit and go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Rise and fly.
Yeah, you renting my house. Don't do no extra shit in the backyard. You ain't even get with me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let's say that I go in. I'm supposed to just hit and go, but I go in, and I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit! Like, oh shit! I never felt nothing like this.
Right.
Yeah.
I never had this experience.
Right.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I want to come back. I want some more of this.
You can come back, but don't try to kiss in the mouth. Don't try to make love.
Okay.
Stop right there. Stop right
yeah,
there.
yeah. Stop right there. Stop. Because this is a question I had. So, are there like
rules?
Yeah, rules or boundaries.
There are soft rules, and
what are these rules?
To his credit, they're soft rules, like you just said. No kissing in the mouth, no making love, no trying to, finesse your way by dogging my husband. You're not gonna finesse your way in my heart. I know everything about this man from the time he was in the 6th grade. Trust me, I did my homework.
Wow.
When you look at a relationship in business terms, and that's not to say take the emotion out of it, but sometimes you got to let your emotion fall back and look at it in business terms.
Okay.
He has my heart. He has my mind. I'm not going anywhere.
So
he doesn't have to worry. Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about that.
That's
Because
nothing.
the minute somebody else start talking greasy about him, I'm looking at them different. Like, you're trying to get my spot by undercutting him. What are you gonna do with me if I get with you? Like, I look at it like that. Like, you making moves funny. I'm good. This is never a deal breaker. I know what I'm getting with this.
It's the devil she knows.
I get mad if he take a bitch out to dinner and don't bring me no wings back.
Oh shit!
Oh my God,
Okay,
that's moving funny because it's like, bruh,
I got a theory.
You can fuck that bitch, but you bring me my fucking wings.
I got a theory. I think it's something in the water up at General Motors. I used to work at GM for a second too. I'm gonna be honest.
I was this way before that.
Nah.
Okay, so I met this guy when I worked at GM, and like just like you saying, he was like basically telling me about the lifestyle and telling me him and his wife. You know what I mean?
I guarantee you, I coached him. I don't even know who this guy is.
Yeah, I forgot. He's white. I forgot his name.
Tony Baselli.
I don't know my brother. I was a temp. I worked there a few months. I don't remember his name. But he was telling me he was like one of the only things that made him jealous. Like, he was like, okay, you could fuck my wife, do all this blah blah blah, and all this thing. And then he was like, for her, it was like, don't hold their hands. Like, that was like, and I thought it was like, she was like, yeah, they could suck your dick, you could eat them out, you could blah blah blah, blah blah blah. The holding hands, he was like, that's kind of like how she looked at it, was like intimate and like, like, no, like, what y'all trying to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I seen one woman kiss him in the mouth. She was a good friend too, and she big, big Amazon. I ran up on that bitch. I was like, this is not what we do. But I spent so many years in Brooklyn until I'm about the hustle and the money. You know what I'm saying? But when I see somebody getting intimate with my husband, what I feel is intimate, you crossing the line, and you crossing the line, and I'm standing right here.
Right, so they're just supposed to be like a fuck then.
So the three main, to answer your question specifically, the three main rules we came up with when we first started dating and messing around was no kissing, Don't bring home no diseases or no brand new sweaters. A brand new sweater being someone that you know is falling for you, and you still dealing with them because that fucks up the home front. If you know you got someone, whether guy or female,
falling, you just ghost his ass.
Yeah, you supposed to ghost him or at least if that hoe is your favorite hoe, at least cut back to keep them around.
Keep them in your box.
Man. Sometimes cutting them, ghosting them will make it worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes you got to just if not wean it down, to tone it down a little bit, or just telling, look, I see you catching feelings. This might not work out. Let's give us a little space.
And sometimes I see what he don't see in these females.
True. This is true.
And I will tell him, hey.
Yeah, that's what a woman do.
For you. I can see it in her eyes.
Yeah.
I can tell by her demeanor when she's around me. Because I'm very open and sweet and, to different people. But when I see that they start icing me out or shutting down, I'm like, what did you tell her? What are you texting her for her to feel like she can be that comfortable around me to ice me out in front of you?
It ain't the text, it's the dick.
It's probably the dick. Most of them get dignitized.
Okay.
I get it. I get it.
So I got a question for you, April, right? Because in modern society, right, a woman would be like, shit, I'm not sharing my man. I'm not sharing my man, right? So the question that I have for you is like, how do you share him? And then also, do you get jealous? I guess it's a three-way question. And then thirdly is, how do you control that jealousy? In the sense that, like, someone may say, well, shit, I guess that something's wrong with you because he's leaving you to go out here to go find something else. So how do you deal with all those aspects of it?
Okay, I'll answer the last to the front.
Yeah.
Last question. What is right about me that he keeps coming back?
Okay.
That's what you should focus on.
Okay.
That's what you should focus on.
Right.
Don't worry about the wrong.
Okay.
It ain't nothing wrong with me. He gets bored easily. He likes to have like many options.
You know what?
It's not me. It's him.
Real quick. Do you know what's better than pussy? New pussy.
Okay.
You're not gonna get better than new pussy. New pussy is out here turning 21 every day.
Right.
For the free.
Okay.
So you're never gonna get better. Oh, but I do tricks and this and that, baby. Let me tell you, there is nothing better than new pussy untapped.
Yeah, let me say one.
Tap that over there. He gonna want to tap that over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And to
one
answer
pussy
the
kill a
second
cocky.
question, I don't get jealous. I have an envious heart by nature. I think most women do. Like, oh, I want that house. I got to work to get that house. Oh, I want this. But then when I see other females, I'm never jealous. I got the same equipment. I've never been jealous of another female. I'll get jealous of time spent. I'll get jealous of
dates.
Again, dates. We're not supposed to be dating. Why did I get married? Bring the bitch over here and fucking set out. You know what I'm saying? That's good enough for me.
But I guess that's the thing. Like naturally, he's gonna go on a date with a chick, right? If he meets someone, he gonna get a date with.
Don't go on no dates.
Social media has made it so, and then this new generation of chicks know. I'm no disrespect, but this new generation of
no, talk your shit.
This new generation,
we talk shit about them too.
With social media, puts everybody. This bitch in Atlanta coming to St. Louis for 2 days. I get to meet her. I can fuck her. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I might have to take her out and finesse her just to get the ass. I get all that. I get that. But if you're like steadfast dating, man, leave me alone. Social media dictates. Hey, these bitches are on it. Hey, I just want the dick. Okay, cool. That's all I got. Okay, great. They meet up. That's it. And I have no problem. I have no problem with that. And also, I don't know about everybody else in the room, but me personally, I feel like you're sharing your man anyway. Whether you want to or not, it's going to go down regardless, and you're not going to be able to stop it. So I'd rather know than not know, and be able to control and not control, and talk to him when he needs me to talk to him, and tell him how I feel, and put some on his mind. Don't bring dirt to our doorstep. Don't let this bitch be stalking. And the minute you done with her, she's mine.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Like if she step over the line and he say I'm done, if he done,
yeah. My time now. My turn.
I'm sorry. Like for people who are slow like me, what do you mean by when he done.
If he can't, like, if he say, "Hey, look, I'm done dealing with you. Stop fucking with me now."
I say God bless, because when I say God bless,
it's just a rap. It's a rap.
Yeah. He can't put his hands on her.
Okay.
And if he's steady telling her, "Look, push back. I'm good. I'm cool. Stop calling me. Stop coming to my house."
What do you do?
That's when it's hers.
Things.
Well, there we go.
Things. Shout out to Uncle Paulie. Things. Don't worry about what I do.
Okay.
You ain't paying for it. So.
No, I'm not.
It's not coming out your pocket. But yeah, that's how we do. I'm seeing whatever makes him happy.
So jealousy doesn't exist between y'all.
I don't know about that.
No, she do say it exists. It's just not like not over sex or like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's never been an issue.
It's usually over time spent.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, there are times, like she said, there are times where I meet certain women who I can just call them up, "What's up? What's good?" Go get an issue off and come on home.
Yeah.
But then you have some women who they know my situation. They're like, "You know what? Can I at least get a drink out you or something?" That's fine. I go get some appetizers, whatever.
Bring me some wings.
But then you meet some who they want to go to the movies. They want to go out to eat. They got to come over their house. They want you meet them. The ones who like
block them, bro.
It's not worth it. I don't want to meet your parents. I don't want to meet your kids, especially not your kids. I'm just trying to fuck you. I don't want to be Uncle Mario. I'm going to come through and beat it up and go about my business. And that's all I got time for anyway.
So for you, Mario, right? Because,
right. Go ahead.
Yeah, for you, Mario, like, I don't know, but to see, like, you said that you don't mind watching another man hitting your wife, right?
Nope, don't mind at all.
Like,
I have a theory.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I finished asking you a question.
I'm just saying, for the average man, for the average man,
You said it right.
it's like I couldn't even sit and watch another man be because, again, just that idea, because us niggas are men are like, probably his dick is bigger than mine.
He's putting it down. You gotta take all of that out of it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
you gotta
how
take
do
all
you
of that
get
out of
there?
it.
Like, how do you get to that point?
I'm gonna say it again. For me, I've met some of the guys she's play with.
Okay.
And they have bigger dicks. They make more money. They got way better bodies, look better than me. It don't matter. She still come home with me.
Preference.
Like I said before, if I can only control what's in my inner space.
That's true.
I can only control what I got.
Yeah, but the
You're
thing
saying
is,
the
the thing you seeing the shit.
Right.
Every once in a blue moon,
but
don't get it twisted. Like, every once in a blue moon, he might see that. I'm more discreet than he is.
If I do
like
see
one-on-ones.
if I do see it, I'm watching. That's fire.
He be creeping in corners and stuff.
I sit in the
like
corner.
camouflage. I remember when he came out from behind a doorway one time and scared the shit out of me. I'm like you just blended in with that shit. It's like, this room is entirely too dark. If this man just walked out of this damn wall, I was like, whoa. Ooh, put your dick up. Hey.
It used to be, I'm very competitive. I love sports. I'm very competitive. So it used to be a competition, whereas this man might beat the brakes off her. But when I get home, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do more, because whatever he did, I'm gonna go and do more. So that's just my mentality. So
this guy's a wild individual right here, man.
I don't mind any man or woman getting with my wife. Just don't try to wife her, because she's already wifed.
Yeah, she ain't trying to.
Stay in your lane. You get all the pussy you want, pending what she says, because I don't control her pussy. Is hers. I can't tell her who to fuck, who not to fuck. Has she taken one for the team at some parties or some gatherings? Yeah,
Lord.
But no more.
Lord,
she earned her stripes. She has a seniority. You know what seniority is.
I don't even get down at the parties.
Right.
Like once in a blue moon, I might. Like, if I see somebody, I'm really okay. Give me your number. We'll do some outside shit. It ain't got to be at the parties.
Right.
I'm out my bread at the parties, making sure everybody cool and everything.
So for you, Miss April, our boss lady, so this boss lady right here. So for you, boss lady, like, what is it that pull like a female or a male? Like, what is it about them that entice you?
Oh my God. I don't. It's a physical thing. It's a physical thing. But if I catch eyes with you, if I lock eyes with you, I try not to give too much eye contact. But if I catch eyes with you and you just can't turn away,
I can't turn away.
I got you.
Okay,
I got you, and you finna do whatever I say do.
I can't turn away.
And there's been plenty of times we'll be like at a gas station or out at the club or something like that, and he'll be like, "That one, oh my God, look, you want me to go get her? It is what it is, you know. It's and I hate to keep saying that, team, whatever make him happy, but you know, he came along and he gave me stability and fun, and I fall for that smile every time, and it's 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? So it's still there for me anyway. I still have a crush on my husband. So it's team, whatever makes him happy, whatever makes him smile, because he gave me things that I didn't have, the stability, the household environment, a 2-parent household for the children. It's like a business, like the insurance alone. You know, I'm looking at all of that. Sure, let's get married, put the kids on the insurance. By the way, if you want to fuck several women in this house, that's cool. That's cool with me. That's not a deal breaker. You see what I'm saying? So it was, I don't know, we just a good team in that regard. Yeah. We're a good team in that regard. So yeah, that's the enticing part. If I can control somebody to come into our environment, that's what I love.
So monogamy in like traditional terms, right? Do you guys see monogamy, I guess, as like limiting, and like then like the lifestyle kind of like a more, you know what I mean, like a free expression, and kind of like get over that, like say, look at monogamy like prison, like, you know what I'm saying, like just as a whatever, because as a man or just as a person, I feel like naturally people are going to be attracted to other people. You're going to want to fuck other people
for the rest of your life. Like, there are things that he might do that I have no idea that he did, and he'll come to me and say, I just need the friend in you to listen right now. Right. So I got to take wife out of it. I got to take April out of it. He just needs the friend in me to listen to him, and he needs to be heard in this moment. And I'm going to give him the advice I would give to anybody else, and hope he take it, you know what I'm saying, and move forward with it. And I'm not going to question it. We have this thing we call TILA, touched on and left it alone.
Touch it, leave alone.
Yeah, so once it's said, if it's TILA, we don't bring it back up ever again. You know, so you got to be friends with the person that you're with to begin with. And you got to know you can trust that person. When the trust is gone, if you questioning the trust, it's a wrap. Okay. It's a wrap. Cheating or no cheating, who did what, who shot John, it's a wrap. If you don't feel like if you wake up and I gotta go look through his phone, you found what you was looking for, whether you found something or not. The fact that you even had to go in that phone, your insecurities led you to that. You don't need to be with that person. Okay, you're not ready.
Okay, so listening to you right now, I got a question, right? You said that, what are the fundamentals or the basis of your foundation? Because you're saying that you don't need to be the trust. Trust is one.
Yeah, that's true.
If that's gone, then you're gonna be certain. What are some fundamentals for your relationship?
I can trust Mario to be exactly who he is. So if that is so the case, I studied him. I did my homework, and I know what I'm dealing with. So I'm gonna trust him to be exactly who he is. Nobody can tell me who he is because I know what he is.
I'm a creature of
habit and routine. So that's my trust. Is he gonna cheat on me? There's no cheating on me. There's emotional distrust, and that hurts. That stings.
And what do you mean by emotional distrust?
If you're pouring your emotions into somebody else, and here I am, I'm rock solid. I'm bottom bitch. I got you. I got your kids. I've been there for you and your family. That's emotional distrust. It's not exactly cheating, because you know, sexual cheating is one thing if you play into that. I don't play into that.
I don't really play into that too. I feel like look. I always felt like, because this things I've had problems with before when I say and like the girl's response always would be like, but I ain't fuck whatever, I ain't blah blah blah, and I'm like, shit, you might as well have. Like, what I'm saying, like you might as well have, like.
So when you say
y'all just didn't, he know he could, y'all just didn't. Right. So it's the same thing, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So emotional distrust could be where he's telling another chick feelings like I'm feeling versus coming to you.
Yeah.
So that's what dudes call pillow talking.
Yeah, we call it that too.
So okay, so come pillow talk with you.
I mean, it's to me, if you're, it's not a conventional marriage, but if you're in a marriage, that's a partnership. That is, everything has to be centered on what we're doing as a partnership. If you allow somebody to come in and create a rift, let's say I just don't like her attitude, or I just don't, you're falling for that because you get bored easily. You're bored with home. I get it. It's obligatory. Everything at home is an obligation. I get it. You're running from all of that because you can't breathe at home. So that over there looks like I can breathe over there. So yeah, go breathe. Do your thing. But you need to come back home and do your thing. You still have obligations. I'm still in it. I'm still here. So in order for you to do that over there, you have to come. You have to trust that I'm gonna be like, okay, well let's get this handled, and then you go do what you need to do, whatever that looks like.
And what now, even though you haven't asked this question, I'm gonna piggyback off this. I tend myself to be attracted to physically, I'm an ass man. That's what that is. But in terms of
that ass,
I got some of that.
No, we don't know. We don't know. You gotta tell us what you are.
I like chicks. I like women that have small waists,
booty,
big ass hips, hipped out or whatever. But a wise man once told me. Shout out to my boy Terrell. A wise man once told me that these hoes are supposed to be fun. If they're not fun, walk away.
Yeah, let them go.
I have a thing for women who don't need me to do anything. The obligation. If I'm obligated, I'm obligated to her. I don't need 2-3 more obligations. I need 2-3 fun girls to have fun with.
Yeah.
And if it includes, I'm not much of a movie watcher at home, let alone going to someone else watching a movie, Netflix and chill. Look, I don't do Netflix and chill. I do Disney Plus and bust. That's what I do.
Yeah. So Disney Plus and bust. I like it.
Disney Plus and bust. That's what I do.
So okay, Mario, I got a question for you, right?
Yes, sir.
Because obviously it seems like I know you, right? I
Yes,
know
sir.
you. I work with you.
Yes, sir.
So for those who feel like, you know what, there's one thing I realize with you is that you just be like straight up. You just be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So for those who feel like, because there's a notion that like, you know what, I gotta trick her. In Jamaica, we were saying like, you gotta trick her and get the pussy and then move on, right? So for those who feel like, I gotta lie or I gotta trick on her, what's your response to that?
Being an ex-fuckboy myself, because that's fuckboy.
Lie to get the coochie.
Fuckboy, fuck nigga. That was me.
Yeah.
I was one of the best at it. But I realized I hurt a lot of women, and I actually screwed myself in the long term because a lot of these women were good people, and I could have had great, long-lasting friendships. Even if the one thing I've started to latch on to, especially now in my older age, because I'm 48 now, is that I would much rather put it all on the table, let you see, okay, I'm married, this is what I do, this is what I work, this is where I work. We throw these parties, I like this, this, and this, and this. Now, what are you gonna do with it? When you put it back on them, that gives them the leeway to say, you know what, this man was honest. You know what, sir, I'll give you some. Matter of fact, I've gotten more accidental pussy than on purpose because I'm just being honest. They're like, you know what? You cool. You done told me this and some shit I don't even want to know, but okay, I know. Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah. Come through. My son don't get out of school till 2:30. If you come over, I go over there and she already got a robe on, smell like cucumber melon. I'm like, okay, cool.
Smash.
Good
It's on.
old acknowledgement.
It's on.
I got you.
It's on. But to really answer your question, if you are a man who does that, stop doing that because you have to believe in karma as well.
Balance
you
your
have to be
karma.
able to balance your karma. Mm-hmm. Have I ever lied to get some ass? Yeah.
Sure.
But the fucked up part about it was when I got the ass, the shit was so fire, I wanted more and had to keep the lie up. And I couldn't and ended up losing them anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't fulfilling in the end.
No.
When I could have just been honest from the jump. I've had women tell me, if you were honest with me, I would have fucked you and would have still been fucking you.
And probably could have fucked the homegirls.
Matter of fact, sir, because I have a thing, but I like fucking chicks in the ass.
So.
Oh, and my theory behind that is if you got a shirk a chicken to getting some pussy, you reaching beyond your league. Like stay in your league.
Yeah,
and you ain't gotta cap.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta trick.
I feel that.
So let me ask you these, right? Because you know they got on TLC they got this Seeking Sister Wives. You know what I mean? They got all this showing all.
Shout out to the sister babes.
Yeah, they got all this showing all that. You know what I mean? But I guess for me it's like naturally. What y'all doing is, well, in Western society, it's kind of unorthodox, right? how does y'all family and friends react to this?
My family, they got an inkling, but they have no idea because I'm very private and discreet. That's how I carry myself. I think his family knows everything because that's who he is.
Right.
Well, Mario, how does your family and friends react to this?
My father, he's a hypocrite because he
Hold on. Shots fired. Hold on.
He starts out with that. Not that he's a good man, but he's a hypocrite.
Right. Like,
Man, Mo, dude,
fuck my daddy.
Never been to a party.
I love my old man, but he's a hypocrite. The reason why I say it is because he basically got me started without me knowing. I was 4 years old, rumbling. I was 4 years old in the basement, and accidentally stumbled upon some Playboy magazines. At 4 years old, wondering
Shout
why,
out to UF and rest in peace.
Right.
Rest in peace.
wondering why my pee getting
Hard.
feeling funny, at 4 years old, not knowing.
Same.
And so, with that being said, and then coming up, my father had a porn stash. We had this is the mid '80s. We had the only old school huge satellite dish in our backyard. It was expensive. My father also worked at General Motors, so we could afford it. He had a huge satellite dish. I'm watching porn from Sweden, Germany, just watching all kind of porn. And so my father has always been he don't play that, whatever. My father's cheated, and I ain't stupid, but he don't want no one else to know he's done that or whatever. So he's a hypocrite because I know he wish he could do what I do. And my father says this, and this is a quote I'm gonna go to the grave with. My father told me, he said, "Y'all fucked up. Don't nobody want y'all but y'all." So I'm like, yeah, that's true. But
that is the truth.
But it's so crazy because whenever and it's so true because women meet me and they say to me, if they really liking me, they'll say, you know what? How long are you gonna go with this before? You need a good woman like me because it's obvious you're not getting something at home.
Exactly.
You need to stop.
Okay.
Be with me. How much longer are you gonna be at home?
That's just a misconception. I hate that too.
Right. And then when they meet her, they tell her, hey, your man got you doing all this shit. He ain't about shit. Girl, you ain't got to share. Hey, they trying to, so whenever I meet a woman like that, I tend to, I fuck them, but then I walk away because obviously trying to do more. And then she'll meet a guy, and 9 times out of 10, she won't fuck him because he on some bullshit.
That's extra shit, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
so
that's
just get the pussy and walk. Just get the pussy, bro. You know too much.
So for people watching this right now, right?
Hey, people.
And they're like, you know what? That monogamy is not for me.
Right.
I feel like I want to love 2, 3, 4 people, right?
I don't feel like I can love more than him.
Well,
I don't feel like
in the sense of giving myself to, like, I'm gonna give myself solely to you, but then, like, for example, like today, right? Like
just
today,
fucking.
No. Like today, I was watching Superhead, and she said that, listen, I'll never stop fucking with Lil Wayne.
Right.
So whenever if he calls me at 3 a.m, I'm leaving. And like dudes be feeling like, okay, initially I can deal with that, but I let you know that if he calls me at 3, I'm gonna be leaving for a week and I'm gonna go deal with him. But then they realize they can't do with it. So I'm saying for people who think that, you know what, that's something for me. What are some guidelines that you probably could give them to be like, starting out
to do what we do?
Yeah.
You know what? It's becoming more open on Facebook and certain
it's less
chat
taboo
rooms.
because
it's less taboo now.
Sister wives.
I recommend if you want to go Big Willie style, you can join one of these polyamory groups, for poly people. Swinging, a lot of stuff ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So if you can see yourself dating 2 women and it's like a triad and everything's all good, or a polycule, then you might want to get in some of these Facebook poly groups. If you can see yourself not doing all the free love shit and you want a lot of sex partners, a lot of kinks and stuff, you may want to try BDSM, because BDSM is a form of swinger lifestyle, but it's more intense. It's so many levels to it.
Yes, Lord.
I bought a black bag with all kind of ropes and chains and whatever, and I realized, and not even knowing, my wife was into this shit and kept it secret for years.
So boss lady, let's take it to another level. What's your king?
Control. Yeah, and then too, I have.
In what way? Explain that.
I have OCD to a certain extent, and I like things right where they need to be. I love to decorate and put things exactly where I want them. Mm-hmm. So I'm that way with people in my life. Like I'm addicted to raising my children and they're being good people on the other end. I'm addicted to whatever makes them happy. Now that comes into play with I could never be poly. I'm too possessive in that regard. I can't watch him every day kiss another woman in the mouth at my house. Do that shit on your time. Not in my house. I cannot do it, but I can watch him fuck all day long. She can't live her. No, it's just me and you. I'm just that way.
So hold on. So you telling me that you be watching him fucking other women?
Love it like a hobby.
So what about that turn you on? Or
because it's live action porn, and I know at the end of the day, like I could just lay and watch him. And that's that. Oh my God, it's kind of like the feeling of being accomplished. Like that's me, that's mine all day long. You enjoying that? Yep, that's what I nurtured. That's mine.
So I'm gonna tell you something that's weird, right? There's a singer in Jamaica that's called Tanya Stevens, right? And she has a song where she's like, one day she came home and she was watching another girl with her man, and she was like, well, damn. Everything she was doing is like, I'm watching myself. So is it that you get a fulfillment like, oh, that's what I be doing to him?
I mean, I get off watching him do different things. I think, sexually, I think we're different in that way. Like, I like a different kind of sex play.
And what's
and
that?
he's kind of like get in, beat it up, bitch, this me, I cool, get this issue off, I'm good.
Her
next
pulling,
bitch
choking,
yeah, me
thumbing ass, disrespectful type shit.
Oh, why you gotta put me out on the thing like that?
Hey man, we all grown, we all nasty.
Right.
Hey, come on, man.
My ankles hurt. But yeah, I do. I like that. It's intense for me. And again, it's a control thing. Like I have to be boss in every other aspect of my life, and then to have somebody just take that control, and I have to submit to it. Like I'm submissive by nature as a woman. I'm submissive in that way, but I rule everything around me. In even I'm not gonna say I rule him, but even in our relationship, it's like sometimes I have to put my big panties on and say, "Hey, baby, that's not gonna work.
Panties.
Let's do this over here. That's not working. Let's do this." And same thing with him. He head of household, so he'll say, "I'm putting my foot down, and this is what we gonna do," and I have to follow that. So we like a different kind of sex play.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I definitely enjoy watching him do what he do, and he's recently watched me do what I do as Boss Bunny with my bag and everything. And he was like, "Oh wow, yeah, it gets deeper than." Because when I first saw his bag, I was like, "Oh, that's so cute, Fisher Price, my first BDMS bag. Oh, that's so cute. Look at the little I think it's so cute with the little bag." Now let me show you what I had.
When I
Big panties.
When I say she got all kinds of whips and chains and masks and gloves and
prods.
You tying niggas up and fucking them up.
Tying women up.
Women.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't do guys. I haven't done a guy yet.
So I tell you what, just like there's a movie theater in Crossroad called Carib, and they have a intermission where they make sure they stop the movie in the middle for you to go get popcorn or drink.
Okay.
And we're gonna stop it right here just to say, people, subscribe,
comment, like, share, comment,
and also to
freaks of the industry.
Definitely. You know what I mean? Because this is intense, and
we fucking with them. We loving the vibe. Yeah.
It's a whole.
Thank you.
And you know what? Tonight, because we had a special guest, we also have a special audience. So we just want to know: is there anything you guys?
You guys have a question?
Any question?
Any question?
Yeah.
Okay, I think the only question that I had that I've been wanting to ask is, do you guys ever think about like when the children find out?
They know now. We've by the way, we've raised children over the 20-year span. Like our youngest is 20, his youngest son, and my youngest is 22. We've raised children in this span of time. We've thrown parties and had our kids help us set up and clean up. I remember the first time my youngest son, 22. I know you listening. My youngest son found a used condom on the floor, and my oldest son, my youngest son was like, "What is this?" And my oldest son snatched it like, "Where'd you get this from?" And threw it away. And he kind of got on my head like, "Mama, y'all need to clean this up before the babies
y'all
come
tripping."
down here." Right, but they know. Like when my youngest son, he's a lot like me mentally. When he found out that we threw parties and was charges,
he wanted to cut.
So we're at the grocery store, and he's adding up the groceries and this and that. And he was like, "Mom, I just want 10%. I just added it up in my head. If you all charge ... for this, 10%, and I'm cleaning up every time."
Word.
He wanted to buy into it because he was like, "I can't exactly get into the family business." I was like, "Yeah, I got to get something that's a little more family oriented for you to take over." But yeah, they know, and they just like our dynamic. They like our vibe.
And the only one that tried to get in was my oldest son. He tried. He ended up knocking off about 6 of the chicks I used to kick with, and it was so crazy because they knew him. They knew him as a little man. They knew him at 4 or 5 years old, and then 20 years later, he's 23, 24, 25 years old, and then they saw him. He tall, strapped.
Yeah, young nigga. Yeah. Hard dick, yeah.
And he smashed about 5 or 6 chicks.
Can we stop talking about my
but
that's my baby.
Mute your microphone.
But I think just like Boss Lady said,
baby.
The best thing is new pussy. So I guess the best thing is also new dick, right? Yeah. So young dick.
Like Lord, yes, we can talk about that for hours. Cougarville in this bitch. Cougarville. Again, if I get that eye contact and you don't look away, I got you. Love the youth. Wow. Praise the youth.
I want to know more about the parties.
Yeah. Okay, so this is when's the next party, or like July. What's the goal of the party?
Yeah, what's the goal of the party?
The next party will be in July. We try to go to we try to do every second Saturday of the month. So that's the next party.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
I'm like, elaborate on the.
Yeah, my boy, cause I was like, I felt like straight disrespected. My boy, like me and him was talking all day that Saturday or whatever. I'm like, yo, what we on? He like, we outside.
Nah,
then he ain't answered my phone call tonight. Then hit me the next day like, bro.
No. The reason why I didn't do that is Mo said, listen, Enrique, come through and just all the vibes.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to bring you in.
Not knowing,
I wanted to go survey the
you make sure it's safe for me.
I guess because you're not a grown ass man,
right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, make sure it's okay. I'm gonna be alright.
It's okay, yeah.
I ain't gonna just trip and fall in no pussy.
At the same time, in his mind, he didn't know what to expect. He didn't know what to expect. He could have been whack, and he's like, man, I ain't going back.
No, pussy and some aluminum foil for you.
I tell you what,
pussy.
I tell you what,
no plate.
When I did go, and like this was my, I guess I would say this is my second one going. When I did go, this was different in the sense that I knew what I was going to and who I was going to.
Right.
And it's like just a different experience of like different levels of shit that you've never seen before. Like for example, I met this chick who they were like, you know, like black people, no, I'm just saying, like black people should be afraid of like whips and chains.
Should,
but it's like they into that shit, you know what I mean? Like they were whipping the
different levels.
I don't even want to say bitch, mama, Panza Henry, sorry. But you know what I mean? Like they were whipping her and she was enjoying that. Yeah. But they would whip her and then they would like rub her down. It's deeper than just
beating somebody's ass.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, it gets deeper. It's a mental game. Yeah. And it gets deeper than that. So once you get that rapport.
That hurt so good feeling.
Yeah, you know, it's I don't know what to expect next. Oh my God, that felt good. Oh my God, she's just controlling me at this point. Because a lot of people feel like they got to be in control all the time in their lives. Everything, bills, kids, husband, job, all day long. It's something till you go to bed at 11, wake up at 5 and do it all over again. And then for somebody to say, I got you. just relax. I got you.
Yeah. Word.
And it's like an amazing film.
But I tell you one thing that is true, quote unquote, like inside out. If you lame, you're gonna be lame
in the
there,
parties,
and you're gonna be lame in the party.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's still a respect. Like people probably be like, yo, I'm gonna go there. I'm still gonna hit 1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
But it's not like that.
Yeah, no, of course
You know what I mean?
not. Of course not. It's still about
as much as you be thinking like, oh yeah, it's a shorty. Still a respecting. You
No,
know
of course,
what I mean?
of course.
Like
of
still a
course.
respecting where it's like from.
And I make
like,
sure
I
that-
learned,
Yeah.
like, hey, you approach a female, and I
With
think
respect, and we still at the end of the day, I
respect.
still gotta like you, motherfucker.
with
Like you know what I'm
respect,
saying?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes
Girl.
you feel like, okay, this is shorty, and you gotta go in and
like
you
it's
know,
a buffet, and it's
yeah,
not.
it's not.
It's really not.
It's not.
As you say, they come and get a cafe, and it's not like that. Yeah.
It's not.
And
Let-
it's a team.
Allow
effort.
me to really specify the question at hand. The parties, this is the breakdown of the parties. The parties start at 8 o'clock, and they usually end about 3 or 4. They used to end about 9 or 10, but
We have neighbors who walk their dogs.
since things have changed, people have gotten married, retired, whatever.
Damn,
the
Miss
case may
Spam,
be,
you been rolling that blunt.
But the party started at 8, end at 3. You come in, you pay your
Admission.
well,
I'm sorry, you give a donation at the door.
Yeah, donations.
Donation at the
it's
door.
about donation because in the state of Missouri,
Can't
you
do
can
that.
you can donate anything from a penny to $1
$1
million
million.
by law, and it's legit. So you pay your donation to come in, and then you go to a room where you dress out. Dress out or change out basically is you come and you take off your street clothes and put on your night apparel. Anything,
Some eyes wide shut
yeah,
shit.
anything that you feel it could be a
It could be a t-shirt and some shorts.
Yeah, word. Just get comfortable. Yeah.
It could be a boy short outfit. It could be a robe and nothing on. It could be commando. But you're gonna take your stuff and put in your little stuff and
Don't
put it
sit on
away.
my couch.
And then we have a bar where it's an open bar, and you tip the bartender. That's all as much as you want to drink, just tip the bartender. And you got to tip every time, just once or twice, and you're good. And then we have certain rooms set up to where you can go play.
And go watch.
And then you got some rooms where you just sit, what we call neutral zones. The neutral zones are basically somewhere where you can politic, parlay, talk, shoot the shit. You know, just chill.
Some people need to be talked up on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
can't
it's a
just go
situation
into
where
it.
it's
Right. You know, like it's like, yeah, I feel
you
you.
don't never want to put everything just right in your face.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
gotta have a rapport.
So that way you can go parlay and kick it and talk, and then you can go to it when you're ready.
Yeah, and then
once
I have food.
Yeah, and then we have a fully
I put food.
all kind
And a
of food.
massage table.
The massage
Massage,
table.
yeah, for those who want to
snackies in the basement.
yes, for those who want to use a massage.
Yeah, just unwind, relax, get, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I
It
make
goes
sure
down.
that the ambiance is incredible. The lighting,
We
all of
we
that.
fuck with your senses.
Yeah,
Since
it's
the
a science
smell,
to it.
The house smells great. We have candles. It's dimly
Yeah.
lit.
This is a promo, people. This is a promo.
she asked though. She asked.
Shout out.
And then
I
we
like it. I
also-
like it. I like
and
it.
then
We at the next party. Fucked up.
We
Yeah.
also have what we call ambassadors. An
Yes.
ambassador is someone that takes the new person, the new booty.
The new
the
booties.
newbie that comes in the building first time there, they may be a little nervous. Our ambassador is someone that has a great mouthpiece and can talk to you and calm you down, make you feel good. And whether you want to go downstairs and smoke, because we have a smoking area in the basement. If you want to go downstairs and smoke or just drink and get your mind right, that person's right next to you the whole time, walking you through it, making sure you cool.
Yeah.
At some point in time throughout the night, the person might grab your hand and lead you to the room where it's going down, and you're going to see what's going down.
you
Now,
participate.
there is nothing required for you to do. We have 3 main rules. What goes on there stays there. What goes on there stays there. No cameras, no footage, we ain't doing none of that. Because
Right,
people,
right.
Snap it in half.
people have lives to live. If you have absolute nothing to lose, you don't need to be there. We gotta like the government. You can't be
Yeah, we ain't
president
trying to be
unless
with
the
nobody
government
that
has
ain't got
some-
nothing to lose.
Yeah,
That's the
so
truth.
if you got something to lose, like a great job,
You got
wife,
shit to lose,
kids,
bro.
somehow, you need to come on through. Then
Purpose.
on top of that, what's the next rule? What goes on there stays there. You know what? People tend to get paranoid. Let's say you come and you see someone you know. Just
they doing the
chill
same
because
shit
they're
you
doing the same thing you doing.
And they
don't-
knew where they was coming.
Yeah,
so
so
Right.
what is your
I
theory?
didn't see you. You didn't see me.
Bang.
Level playing field. We good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And also, another rule is there are no rules. Whatever you choose, if you walk in the door as a man and you want to fuck as many women as you want,
Or
as
can.
long as you have a nice amount of respect for this woman, you talk to her right, you going to get as many women as you want.
And a condom or 2 or 3 or 4 or 7.
Yeah.
Bring your shit.
Bring your
Right.
shit.
Quit asking me.
Yeah. as well as if you are a woman and you want to come in and just watch. You can just watch.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta. All thing you gotta do is pay me my money and change out. Other than that, you ain't got. You can sit around and watch all night and not do nothing. Or just smoke, or just drink. I'm okay with that.
And again, he gets down
because
to the 40s, but
that's
I don't,
called being a voyeur. When you're a voyeur, you can just watch all night.
Yeah,
You might watch and then go home. Play
so he be at the parties, actually partaking in the party.
I'm a voyeur.
She's a voyeur.
And he.
I'm a beast.
Knee-deep pussy.
She's a voyeur. I'm a beast. I ravage. I get mine.
Like he'll stay on the door till about
3,
maybe
about 2:30.
2-ish. No, I get off the door at 3, so he's probably on the door till about 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then I take the span of that. But I'm usually walking the house, making sure people are cool, not getting too drunk. Okay, this one over here, she looked like she a little too hot. Let me take her to the back room. Okay, that one over there, oh my God, she looked like she just ready to go. Let me go talk her down off this ledge. I keep my eyes open for that. That's what I do. If somebody pushed up, I can tell by the look on somebody's face if something went wrong. And if somebody pushing up on you, or somebody trying to cuff, or somebody being too aggressive and you don't know, because I'm gonna tell you. Don't ask me, I'm gonna tell you. So if somebody say pushing up on you and you're like, I really don't want to, make a scene, find me, because I don't mind. It's my house. I'm not gonna make a scene. I'm gonna pull them to the side, tell them, hey,
because that's one of the things I assume. I assume it's some lame weirdo niggas there. Like,
and they get handled. If I tap you twice, you gotta leave my house.
Oh yeah, the other rule is no means no.
No, absolutely.
Do not be scared to say no. If it's no, it's no.
And tell me in the moment. Don't go home 3 days later. Somebody tried to rape me without a condom at that. No. I don't do Yelp reviews. So tell me in the moment so I can handle it.
No one has ever gotten raped, but we've had situations where somebody might have been over aggressive. Somebody tried to pull off a condom and they called them and they don't say nothing. Well, I just didn't want to say nothing. And they call us. The parties are on a Saturday. They call us on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So what? Well, Mo, I want to tell you that there was a guy there.
There's nothing you can do.
Right. What can I do right now?
And we need to know that because we get rid of him, not you.
The guy in the green shorts was aggressive. I don't know who the hell that was. That was 4 days ago.
And you was fucking. So how would you?
We got a question out here.
So do you guys ever do like a ratio, like guy to girl ratio?
Yes, we do. It's a science.
This is the science. Because
the question is, do they do a ratio?
Yeah. Because you're not gonna next time I'm gonna have a mic out there too.
We're gonna do a ratio.
I definitely thought about that. I only got 4 mics right now.
The ratio is a science, but we can't control who actually come. Because this is how it usually goes. If you invite, the ratio is for every 1 dude, 3 dudes will show. Yeah. For every 20 women you invite, if every 20 you invite, maybe 5 will show. That's true. I always damn near quadruple the women's invites to the men. Because a dude always want to have 2 or 3 parties that want to come with him. But if you tell me you going to a fuck fest, I'm trying to come. Yeah. So
at least see what's going on. Like, oh shit, yo.
Right. And so with the women, what I found out throughout the years is, and as women, you will agree, anything and everything could happen. You're not off yet. You're spotting. You can't get away from your man. Your work called in. You can't find a sitter. Your child got hurt. You got a migraine.
See, we do it all.
You was gonna come with your girl, but your girl backed out. So you don't want to come solo. So you ain't got your hair done. You ain't got your nails done. Right. Oh, you know what? My lashes. That's new. The lashes kicked in.
I didn't get my lashes done.
Before lashes hit, that was never a thing.
I never met that dude that said he not gonna fuck if I ain't got my lashes done. I've not met that guy.
Right. And because lashes are for women, they not for us. We gonna fuck you. We gonna fuck you with 1 sock on. We don't give a fuck.
You see all my shit on the nightstand: lashes, eyes, the glass, everything. I don't give a damn. It'll be in a box on the side. I'll get to it.
But overall, the parties are. We have themes. We've had players ball.
I love
our top 3 party themes are my birthday, Halloween, and Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I love Halloween.
And then we also do players ball. We do a glow party where we buy a whole bunch of nice glow sticks and
neon nights.
Cut the lights off and run around.
We've been 15, 16 years in the game with this. This is not no new.
Not longer than this.
That's what's up.
So it's nothing new, and it's all scientific in to a degree. Yeah. And even I prefer to have a lot of bisexual women in the house to take up the slack So, you know, if it's women that's not really feeling these men that's in the house, if you bisexual, that chick over there, and then I kind of, you know, try to activate that in other women. You know, I play with other women, or, you know, laugh and joke and get them to feel comfortable. And then just the environment makes you comfortable. So then it's like, oh man, I can do whatever I want to hear. Yes, and you're not going to get hurt. You're not going to get judged. You've already paid. You're going to eat. You're going to drink. It is what it is. It's not, you know, you go to the club. How much you finna spend on drinks? $70, $80 for just you? Then you buying bitches drinks. Okay, that's another $70, $80, and you ain't finna smash. The number you get might not be the right number. Oh, wow, you already on the zero side. I'm saying. Then you spent the gas to go there. You done got dressed. You go home drunk, empty-handed, jacking off. Now, if you come to the parties, however...
You pay your $30, $40.
Pay your $30. Let's say just a meal. Sometimes it's $20, $25, $30, depending on what the theme is. You done paid your money. You finna drink for free. You finna eat for free. You finna fuck for free, for sure. I mean, it's the win-win.
A lot of times,
and it's probably in your neighborhood.
A lot of times, if I see somebody, I like the underdog. If you were somebody walking the door and I see you striking out, I'm like, you know, bro,
let me put somebody on you.
Hey, yo, come here.
You over there.
Hey, bruh, this so-and-so, this bruh. And I already know she gonna go.
Make them
because I'm not a pimp. I don't say, here, you do it. I just know because I introduced you to her.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
She's gonna get at you because I introduced you to her.
Yeah.
So she's gonna take one for the team.
Yeah, he know the ones that go, and he know the ones that like to watch. Like I said, it's a science. It's some women in the game. They don't care what he look like. They don't care who he is, what money he got. They just want to fuck.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, okay, I know to match him up with him over there because she gonna make him feel comfortable, and it's gonna go down, and everybody gonna be happy. And that's basically what it is.
Y'all tell the people where they can find y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is a very dope episode. You know what I'm saying? Just let motherfuckers know where they can find y'all. Like,
okay, you can find us on YouTube at the Freaks of the Industry podcast. You got to put the in the podcast on the in the front, podcast at the end, or else you'll get Freaks of the Underground. I mean, you'll get Digital Underground.
Some extra
Freaks
shit.
Of the Industry, so you got to put the Freaks of the Industry podcast on YouTube. You can find us on Spotify, Spreaker, Apple, Google, anywhere you can listen.
Most of the social media areas that you find your podcasts.
No, you can't do it on OnlyFans.
No,
But you can find us anywhere, and then we have another podcast that's more serious. If you want to watch some serious stuff, it's called Audio Audacity. The Audio Audacity podcast. Yep. So we're on everything on that too.
So people out there, remember,
like, subscribe,
and share. Most
all the
important,
good stuff.
share.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All
From
that.
non-name Freaks of the Industry. Y'all take care.
Yeah, I'm a good one.
Father's Day.
Yeah, bless.